Debunktion Junction, what's my function? Ready? True or false? In the midst of what is a potentially very serious mess that might even become a war, the weird, isolated dictatorship in North Korea has now threatened to start a holy war. North Korea is threatening to start a holy war. Is that true or is that false? True. The official state news agency of Kim Jong-il's tyrannical little regime responded to military drills conducted by South Korea today by putting out this statement from the North's Minister of Armed Forces. Quote, "Our revolutionary forces are making preparations to begin a sacred war at any moment necessary based on nuclear deterrent." Sacred war. Hard to believe coming from any country, particularly hard to believe coming from a country that is officially atheist. Keep in mind also that North Korea in 2004 threatened Japan by saying they would turn the Sea of Japan into a nuclear sea of fire. Last year they threatened South Korea with, quote, "the calamitous situation of having a fire shower of nuclear retaliation," end quote. And the Associated Press says North Korea threatened last year to wipe out the United States once and for all. Cue evil laughter. So yes, North Korea is threatening sacred war, holy war. But they always say crazy stuff like that. Next up, true or false? Televangelist Pat Robertson says that marijuana should be legalized. Pat Robertson, yes, that Pat Robertson says, dude, legalize it. Is that true or is that false? True. In comments widely believed today to be a hoax, but which he did actually say, the televangelist and former presidential candidate and guy who said he broke the world record by leg pressing 2,000 pounds at the age of 72, remember that? Pat Robertson, the guy who blamed Hurricane Katrina on abortion and 9/11 on gay people and the ACLU, that Pat Robertson has now also said this.
I just believe that criminalizing marijuana, criminalizing the possession of a few ounces of pot and that kind of thing, I mean, it's costing us a fortune, and it's ruining young people. Young people go into prisons, they come out, they go in as youths, and they come out as hardened criminals, and it's not a good thing.
Now, after Pat Robertson said that, Pat Robertson's spokesman, apparently he has a spokesman, apparently Pat Robertson's spokesman put out a statement saying Mr. Robinson wasn't actually criticizing the criminalization of pot, he was just calling for lighter sentences. Pat Robertson's spokesman is, of course, full of it because, as you just heard, the original comments are on tape. Remember?
Criminalizing marijuana, criminalizing the possession of a few ounces of pot, it's not a good thing.
Exactly. There are only two things I know of that make the decriminalization of pot not seem like a good idea. One is reading the nutritional value chart on a package of Funyuns. And two is hearing arguments for the decriminalization of pot articulated by Pat Robertson. The man has a way of tainting even the sanest idea. We're 2 for 2 on Debunktion Junction tonight. We will be right back.